Hi. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about ed endings and how to pronounce them. So, in English, we know that regular verbs have an ed ending for the past simple conjugation and also for the past participle. But how do we pronounce these ed endings? Well, once upon a time, they were all pronounced id, but now there are three different ways to pronounce these endings. So here are the three rules that you sort of have to go through to figure out how to pronounce a word. The first thing you have to do is ask yourself, does the infinitive form of the verb end in a d or t sound? If it does, then the ed is pronounced id. And that's because it would be kind of difficult to say t or d, right? So, for example, with the verb to want, it's wanted. Need, needed. Start, started. End, ended. Trust, trusted. Decide, decided. Okay. Rule number 2. Ask yourself, if the infinitive form of the verb doesn't end with a d or t sound, does it end with an unvoiced consonant? Brief recap, what is an unvoiced consonant? An unvoiced consonant is a consonant sound that you make without vibrating your vocal folds. So, for example, p, t, k, sh, s, ch. Anything else? Can't think right now. But there are a couple of them, there are a few of them in English. So, let's have some examples. If your infinitive form of the verb ends in an unvoiced consonant, you're going to pronounce the ed as t, right? We're keeping the lack of voicing. So, for example, wash, sh, there's no vibration. Past tense, we're going to say washed, washed. Look, k, k, looked. Fetch, ch, ch, fetched, fetched. That one's a little bit hard. Fetched, fetched. Dance, s, s, danced, danced. Fix, fixed. Sniff, sniffed. Help, helped. Laugh, laughed. Okay. But what about if the infinitive form of the verb doesn't end in a t or d sound and doesn't end in an unvoiced consonant? Well, that means it's ending either in a voiced consonant or a vowel sound. And in that case, you want to pronounce the ed ending as d, d, d. If you do that, you can feel the vibrations. Essentially, we're keeping the vibrations going. If there's no vibrations, we don't vibrate. If there are vibrations, we do vibrate. So, for example, the verb to call, l, 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 called, called. Clean, n, n, cleaned, cleaned. Offer, offer, In my accent, it finishes with a vowel sound, but in an American accent, it would be more like offer, That's still a voiced consonant, so we still got vibrations. So in my accent, offered, offered. In a more American accent, offered, offered. Damage, j, 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 damaged. Love, v, v, loved. Use, z, used. Rub, rubbed. Claim, claimed. Follow, followed. Enjoy, enjoyed. Play, played. Try, tried. Continue, continued. So remember, the ed ending is only pronounced id if the infinitive ends in a d or t sound. And that's all you need to know.